Hey guys, I hope you are ready for another reading session because I'm here to talk about season 3, episode 2 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's get to it, shall we? This old scripted ass bullshit. And they had the nerve to want to have a whole extra episode of this bullshit. We're really getting through this book that they have written on here. Just ridiculous. We starting off with Young Joc and Karlie Red. Just ridiculous. We come in there. Here's Karlie Red. She's doing some old B-rated ass movie. I'm like, girl, you are grasping at straws. You are doing whatever you could actually get your hands in, honey. Just a mess. And then she keeps showing the fuck up. I'm like, how does she keep coming back? And then Young Joc is like 10 years old. This bitch is geriatric cunt. What is really going on? I know there's got to be somewhere where you write it down as statutory rape with her messing with Young Joc. That's just a mess. And then she's in here chastising him about having the same clothes on for 3 days. And I'm like, shit. 3 days? I just didn't get it. I mean, first of all, when you got to chastise a man about wearing clothes for 3 days, you know that man is too young for you. When you are literally 3/4 of the way to getting your free motherfucking free bus pass, bitch. And then I'm looking at him and I'm like, first I thought that was acne, but being as though I know he had his clothes on for 3 days, this just ain't nothing but regular old motherfucking dirt bumps. He's ridiculous. So I just said, child, get on. That's just too much of too many things. You got Scrappy and Erica. They're still, I thought they were done with each other. No, here they're steadily going in. They're all in for another dumbass storyline with them two. You done went and got you a man. He got some more whores on the side. Why don't y'all just leave each other alone and go on about your business and keep throwing the baby in the midst of that bullshit? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Then we saw Nikko and Mimi. Um, Mimi is a better actress than motherfucking Karlie Red though. And I told you before, Nikko with clothes on is just not impressive. He looked like Grady from Sanford and Son. I was like, this is ridiculous. Just some of the choices that he puts on, it's ridiculous. Um, I don't know. I just didn't get it. They went to California to sit down with Vivid Entertainment to make this deal about the sex tape. But now I'm going to tell you what I didn't see. Did you see Mimi one time ever talk about trying to buy the motherfucking tape back from Vivid, bitch? You're sitting here, Stevie got all this motherfucking so-called money. Bitch, you go suck Stevie off a couple times and you can get whatever you want. You can get Stevie to buy the tape back off, but again, that's not part of the script now, is it? Anyway, moving on. Um, then you got Karlie Red. This horse shows back up. Now she's going, she and her, the Young Joc is down at Magic City doing some business. So she takes her old ass down to Magic City. And as she walks to the door, this little bastard's in there doing a body shot off of somebody that was dancing. Now, I don't get it. Strippers, I live for strippers. I think they're cool. I told you I like strippers and whores and all that kind of shit. I'm down with all that. I like all that. But why you would want to drink a shot of liquor out of a bitch's belly button that been dancing for 3 hours? Lord have mercy. I just don't get it. That has got to be some of the nastiest bullshit. And only fit for a motherfucker that would have an outfit on for 3 days. Fabulous. But she caught his ass, and she's in there going off, and this, that, and the other. And the bitch has been menopausal, so that's probably part of her problem. She probably was sweating and shit, and it was just driving her crazy. And she's down there fussing. and told him that his dick smelled like fish when he come home. Girl, that ain't got nothing to do with that woman, honey. That got everything to do with having on his drawers for 3 days, honey. Little nasty bastard. And then she's another one. Do you love me? And he's giving, yeah, I told you I love you. Yeah, and she's begging him to move in with her because she thinks she could control him better if he moves in and they live together. Dummy bitch. Old dummy bitch. She too motherfucking old for that bullshit. But I'm not going to waste much time on them. All I know is she's going through all this, and she was so motherfucking unhappy. And as soon as he told that bitch it was going to be 2 weeks, and they were going to be doing a closing on the house, that bitch was okay with everything, just like he wasn't drinking out the bitch's navel 10 seconds before. Carly Red, you are an old, ridiculous bitch. Old, one more time. Ridiculous, child molesting, postmenopausal, B-rated movie acting in, non-rapping, non-relevant ass motherfucking bitch. But I don't know. I don't care for too much more of their storyline. I don't even think they're all that interesting. Literally, they're going to be fine. Child, she's going to give him worms. He's going to give her crabs. They're the perfect goddamn pair, honey. Anyway, then you got this other girl, Erica P, now as Scrappy. Erica P is a girl he knew from video shoots and shit back in the day. It's another whore. Another whore. And they're flirting back and forth with each other. Him and his fat ass and his goddamn. He kills me on the scene with his fat ass and his goddamn asthma puffer. Um, and they're flirting back and forth, and they both keep saying, I gotta stay away from you. I gotta stay away from you. Well, we know y'all ain't been staying away from each other. We know how it is when you start fucking somebody scrappy. Then we gotta be stuck sitting there watching the bullshit. Ridiculous. But he's going at her and carrying on. And then this one said, how do you feel about yourself, Erica P, bitch? How do you feel about yourself? She asked him something about the drink he was having because he was just rambling on. His ass was high and drunk. Mister, I just got out of rehab. Um, and that motherfucker looked her dead in her face and asked her, well, I don't know where your lips have been. But you cool with that though, right? You're not even classy enough to be a whore. You're just a dumb cunt. That's just ridiculous. That conversation would have been over. I'd have walked off, I'd have cussed him out, punched him in his motherfucking chest, and left him standing there like the hand that rocks the cradle with his non-breathing ass. But she was all right with it because she won $10. Stupid hoe. Anyway, I don't want to see her no more. I hope she don't never show up on the show no more. She's just dumb as hell. Then you got Mama D. He goes over to Mama D's house to tell her, you need to stop getting him a business, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't even know why anybody even does this with Mama D because he's going to do whatever he wants to do. Mama D is just a troublemaking man, as I said before. And she did a confessional and it was just finished. Whoever did the editing, had felt like they even seen enough of her and it was just too much. That bitch sat in her confessional and said, he don't want me in his business. Well, I didn't want him coming out of my pussy. It hurt. So, and I just sat there for a minute and looked at TV like, did she just say that shit? Child. She said it. She said it. Mama D is a gut bucket ass bitch. She really is. I couldn't believe her. And that was it. You didn't hear no more from her because that was really enough. They don't need to say nothing else from that bitch for 3 or 4 episodes. She's a gutter bucket tramp. Just ridiculous. Then we got Kirk and Rasheeda and their bullshit. Kirk's running around. He gonna swab the baby. Now he's gonna do paternity tests on the baby. Child, Kirk. What is the big deal? What is the big deal? Take care of your godson and keep it moving, boo. Come on now. It is what it is. I told y'all before, you and Rasheeda, I don't know how your storyline's written in there, but Rasheeda don't like you, motherfucker. She don't care for you. Pack up your little things, or she need to pack up her little things. Y'all cut y'all losses, and you help her take care of your god baby, and y'all go ahead now. Quit playing. Anyway, Mimi's ass. Speaking of confessionals, this bitch, I looked at her. That bitch stood up there for her motherfucking acting debut. Like she was putting out an audition tape. Said, I went from filming a video with my man to being naked and have my ass all over the internet. Is this my life? I said, well, Miss Mimi, it definitely ain't mahogany, bitch. Only a bitch as dumb as you could have this bullshit going on. Yes, it's your life, you fucking stupid whore. You're a fucking stupid whore, baby, and you need to stop playing your game with your storyline and go ahead on and do the press parties and all that bullshit the man told you about at Vivid, and stop pretending like you ain't no porn star, bitch. Because that's where you going on to, trying to be a motherfucking porn star, bitch. Ridiculous. That crap. I told you I was going to get you, bitch. I told you as soon as you start that shit that I was going to let your ass have it, baby. And I'm going to let you have it every motherfucking time. You stop all that motherfucking bullshit. Sitting up in that damn restaurant with Stevie going back and forth and all that bullshit. And really? Now he wants to take the baby. I don't think either one of you motherfuckers. Who's the best of the worst? What the fuck's the difference? He fucking hustling, telling lies about being married and shit. Just ridiculous. But it is legal to go ahead and marry a tranny, so what the fuck? Maybe they are married, bitch. A mess. Just a damn mess. Anyway, and then we have at the end, Nikko and Stevie, now they gonna have this big old fight, okay? On a soundstage. Okay? I felt like I was at filming the goddamn Michael Jackson video. Child, soon as Stevie standing there, and I'm like, okay, I'm listening to hear somebody say action. You ain't bad, you ain't nothing. I'm just waiting. I was just waiting. It was ridiculous. It looked like it was a sound stage. It was so motherfucking set up, so goddamn scripted. Nico's up there with that goddamn ridiculous ass outfit on. I said, where is she going with that cat suit on? Just ridiculous. And Stevie walked right in and say him and his sweet ass. And if you ask me, the way that was set up, it sounded like it was a setup for another porno that they're going to try to do on Vivid to go with the other audience. Stevie standing at the bottom, Nikko standing at the top. Nikko say, I can get to you. Well, come and get me. I said, oh, shit, that's a whole different kind of video there. I said, go on, Stevie. You know what she like, honey. Go give it to her, honey. So let's look out for that. There might be a gay porno coming out starring Stevie and Nikisha, honey. That's a hot mess. Hot mess. Don't do any more fights where y'all are putting shit together and it looked like a goddamn video, like y'all going to do some motherfucking dancing. That was ridiculous. Ridiculous. I sincerely hope that the viewers continue on with this bullshit. Because I don't know if the viewers are going to even keep stomaching this bullshit. Now, this is twice in 1 week. Y'all really pulled. You pulled this, Miss Mona. Twice in 1 week, you going to come at us with some bullshit. I don't know if you're going to be able to hold your viewers at this rate with this bullshit. This episode was ridiculous. And that fight on that soundstage was really just too much. Neither one of those motherfuckers wanted to get at each other at all. And then all the henchmen that you don't see until, they start going to get at each other. I said, y'all go on and film the movie and let them get at each other. Let them take their stuff off, honey. I'd like to see Stevie J peel off Miss Nico's cat suit. That ought to be interesting. Let's see if Stevie's better or goddamn Mimi. Just damn ridiculous. Anyway, on that, let's wrap this one up, and I will catch y'all next week when I end up reading their ass again. Because that's all that's going to happen. I hope they can hold in and hold their spot in that VH1. Don't go put a game show or some shit on in their spot, dumbass motherfuckers. Anyway, Leave your comments down below. If thumbs up or thumbs down, however you feel. I love to see what you guys have to say. You can follow me on Twitter at SpillItBoy. See you guys later. Catch you on another reading session for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Scripted bullshit. Later, guys.